Christmas, Full Sun family. Are you full of joy this season? Do you have snowmen out on your front lawn? Do you have the stockings hung by the fire? Are there cookies baking in the stove? Are you hanging out by the mistletoe? Have you mailed all your Christmas cards and ordered matching pajamas and watched all your favorite holiday movies? Is the tree perfectly decorated and the presents neatly wrapped underneath? Wait, is that where our joy comes from? Wouldn't someone who doesn't know Jesus, the real meaning of Christmas, find the same warmth and happiness that we as Christians get this time of year? Before Jesus, there's no joy. Before Christmas, there was not an indwelling of the Holy Spirit producing the fruit of joy in us. Before Christmas, we were so lost on earth. No hope, no worth, and no way to escape. In fear, no faith, no peace, no grace, and no light. But that was the night before Christmas. The book of Micah is thought of at Christmas time. But you, O Bethlehem, though you are small among the nations. Yeah, that's chapter 5. But that's what we think of in the book of Micah at Christmas, because it tells of the prophecy that Jesus will be born in Bethlehem. But Jesus' birth is just the beginning. His life and death and resurrection bring us so much joy. Think of your life before knowing Jesus. Were you chasing after earthly things to make you happy? Now, if you're honest, are you still chasing those same earthly things this Christmas season? I love opening presents, but I also love watching other people open presents. And I love eating Christmas cookies and having my family together and listening to Christmas music. And if I'm not careful, I confuse that with joy, especially in all the hype of Christmas. But let's look at Micah chapter 4 to see what we can learn about real joy. In the last days, the mountain of the Lord's temple will be established as the highest of mountains. It will be exalted above the hills, and people will stream to it. Many nations will come and say, "Come, let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the temple of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways so that we will walk in his path. The law will go out from Zion, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He will judge between many people and settle disputes among strong nations. They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will anyone train for war. Everyone will sit under their own vine and under their own fig tree, and no one will make them afraid. The Lord Almighty has spoken. All the nations may walk in the name of their God, but we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever." This passage does not make me think of Christmas, but it does make me think of the joy of the Lord and the Lord's reign. Does going to church, being in the house of the Lord, make you joyful? Does the thought of being with the Lord forever fill you with joy? It does for me. This passage doesn't talk about physical stuff we can possess that will bring us happiness. Our joy comes from being with the Lord in his temple, obeying his word, having him teach us his ways so we walk in his path. We don't live in fear. We live in joy. So now we know Jesus who for the joy set before him endured the cross. And we have been given the Holy Spirit who produces the fruit of joy in us. How does this set us apart from the world this Christmas season? Can those around you tell that your joy comes from knowing the Lord and being with him? Or have you forgotten the cross of Christ and got caught up in the temporary happiness that the world is peddling? I'm not saying we can't celebrate Christmas in our traditional ways. Music, relationships, family and friends, and good food are all wonderful gifts from the Lord. But if you realize that you only feel this kind of joy at Christmas, I would say that's not real joy after all. Christ endured the cross for the joy of being with us forever. Micah chapter 4 tells us of the joy of being with the Lord forever. But it also fills us with joy right now. Because Christmas season or not, we can go to God who will teach us his ways so we walk in his paths. This week, as you continue to study Micah chapter 4, take a break from all the Christmassy stuff and evaluate your joy. Does it come from knowing the Lord and being with him in his temple? And then remember, walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.